Unemployed to business owner. What is the legal process? That's what we're going to be talking about today. How do you go from being an unemployed individual to being a business owner of your own? And one of the big pieces here is understanding the nature of the business that you're going to get into and how that's going to function. Setting up a single owner LLC or a single owner corporation is generally fairly easy. On the LLC, what I see is a lot of people miss setting up that LLC agreement or operating agreement, which is often either suggested or required by state law. And on the corporation side, a lot of times people don't go through all the formalities of setting up the bylaws, the initial meetings, and the stock certificates. So there is a little bit of blocking and tackling that is needed with these entities. So you want to open those doors and make sure that you are setting things up correctly to make sure that you are protecting yourself. Beyond that, the big thing when you want to go from being a business owner, go to being a business owner from being somebody who was just an employee, is really understanding your business model, getting a good idea of what that's going to be like, and then setting up the things that support that agreement. How are you going to go out and interface with the public? How are you going to market? How are you going to sell? Do you have the accounting systems in place? The legal piece, again, unless you're going into a partnership agreement where you're going to need a lot more legal advice, or at least I recommend having a lawyer with you to negotiate the partnership agreement, going to that single owner entity is fairly simple. Find a name, think about your trademarks, think about your intellectual property, what you're going to protect, think about how you're going to interface with the world. So the legal tackling is a little bit simpler. The bigger question is, how are you going to make money and how are you going to build a business under it? So don't sweat as much about the legal side of it. Just get a good attorney to work side by side with you if you've got the funds for that. They can help set up all that. Maybe they can also help you think about the business and the business process and how that interfaces with the legal process. I hope that's helpful. If you have general questions, go ahead and drop them below. Always welcome your comments, but remember, comments on a public forum like this are not confidential, so don't put anything in there you don't want other people seeing. And I hope you'll join us for another video very soon and subscribe to the channel.